weekly picks, NFL. St. Louis Rams at home, getting 1.5 against Arizona. I like the St. Louis Rams to win that game outright, so they don't need to be the underdog. St. Louis Rams will win that game outright. Trust me when I tell you, Jeff Fisher will devise, they ain't going to really have to devise anything to stop the Cardinals. They just got to score against the Cardinals, get 10 points. Jeff Fisher will do the rest. They'll win 10-7. Washington at home, getting 3 points against Atlanta. RG3. Robert Griffin III, whatever you want to call him. Will he have another miraculous performance like he did late in the game last week? Or will he just fold up like a cheap launcher like he usually does? I'm taking Atlanta. Giving it 3 points at Washington. I'm not a believer in Mike Shanahan. Never will be. Philadelphia getting 3.5 at Pittsburgh. Now this is a game of the week material right here along with the Patriots and Denver. Philadelphia getting 3.5 at Pittsburgh. I believe right now that the Philadelphia defense right now is going to put a lock on the Pittsburgh Steelers offense right now. It's going to be fast. Ben Roethlisberger, you need to let him roll out and make plays, Todd Haley. You're not letting him do that. You're trying to make him a pocket quarterback, which he is, but he doesn't have to be this and that. I like the Eagles going to Pittsburgh. More than likely, I like the Eagles going to Pittsburgh and beat the Steelers simply because the Steelers are on the decline right now. Their defense is 175 years old, this and that. Steelers are looking at 7-9, but they will rebuild this and that quickly. They always do it. But like I say, I look for the Eagles to win that game. At Indianapolis, they're getting 7 points at home against Green Bay. People, I got to tell you, Aaron Rodgers is back. Trent Dilfer says he's the best quarterback in the game. I don't agree with that, but so be it. They're going to go into Indianapolis on turf and they're going to put up 55 points. That's what I say. Give the Colts 30, you'll still win. Okay, here we go. Cleveland Browns get 9 points at New York Giants. I love the Browns with 9 points. Call me crazy, call me a Cleveland Browns fan, but the way the Browns are playing right now, the Giants coming off a tough loss, I know they're going to be mad, this and that at home, but the Browns right now, for some reason, this team's on the rise. I'm not saying the Browns are going to win this game, but I'm telling you right now, with the 9 points, it's a safe bet to say that you will win if you take the Browns at 9. And who knows, maybe the Browns will pull off a shocker, I hope, and get the first win of the year, being led by Brandon Weeden. Tennessee Titans on the road. Tennessee Titans getting 5.5 at Minnesota. Now, I'm not a believer in Christian Ponder yet. Maybe I haven't seen much from this now. I know the Vikings that beat the 49ers and they beat somebody else high profile this and that. They're 3-1 on top of the division. I know that. But you're giving the Tennessee Titans 5.5 points on the road in a dome. And I believe Matt Hasselbeck starting, which he's not good, but he's going to do good in the dome. I believe they're going to come back, and I think with 5.5 points, take the 5.5 points, you'll win with Tennessee. Take that. In fact, I look for Tennessee to beat them outright, personally. Miami Dolphins getting 3.5 at Cincinnati. Very funny. The Dolphins are an organization like the Browns right now, rebuilding this and that. And I do like, out of the quarterbacks in this league right now, if they were both the same age, I would take Weeden over Tannehill. But being that Tannehill is this young, I like Tannehill. I do. And I like the Dolphins in that game. I like the Dolphins to go in there, keep it close. And I like them to win the game outright, to be honest with you. However, it's going to be tough. I don't know how the Dolphins secondary is. It's going to be tough to guard AJ Green, this and that. But I like the Dolphins with 3.5 points. At Kansas City at home. KC is getting 6 points against Baltimore right now. Look, I'm sorry. Romeo Crennel is not a head coach, isn't that? They're making a move right now to Brady Quinn. The last time Brady Quinn played the Ravens, I believe he got sacked 4 times with the Browns. I know it was with the Browns, isn't that? I like the Ravens to come in there and destroy Kansas City. I'm sorry, I do. I wish Brady Quinn would do better because I don't like what's his name, Castle. I think Brady Quinn's a better quarterback personally than that. Seattle Seahawks getting 3 points at Carolina. Are you kidding me? Take the Seahawks. Matt Flynn's going to make an appearance in there at halftime because Russell Wilson's going to struggle. You need to put Matt Flynn in the game to win the games, trust me. So take the Seahawks with the 3 points. At Jacksonville, Jacksonville's getting 6 points right now at home against Chicago. Man, Jason Cutler's going to pass all over Jacksonville. Give the Jaguars 20 points, it don't matter. Bears going to roll that team. Game of the week right here. One of the game of the week right here. Denver getting 6.5 at New England. New England seems to have found their offensive formula right now. They always had it. They were practicing this and that. I like the Patriots to play a defense that's going to confuse Peyton Manning, much like the Falcons did. I look for Peyton Manning to be forced into turnovers, and I like the Patriots to roll this team 35-17. Buffalo Bills getting 10 at San Francisco. Ryan Fitzpatrick, you're going to have a rough day in San Fran. Look for the 49ers. That's a big line to cover. Look for the 49ers to cover it. And based entirely, mostly on turnovers by Ryan Fitzpatrick. He's going to turn the ball over, pick sixes, whatever. San Diego getting 3.5 at New Orleans. I like Phillip Rivers to go into that fucking dome and put a beat down on his former colleague, Drew Brees. Sorry, the Saints are done. Nothing. I mean, what's his name? Commissioner killed that team. Goodell killed that team by taking away the heart and soul of Sean Payton. So I like the Chargers with the 3.5 points that went out right here. We go to New York Jets at home, getting 8 points against the Houston Texans. Man, look, the only way you're going to win this game if you have a third-string quarterback that's named not Tim Tebow. You're not going to win with Sanchez against that defense. You're not going to win with Tim Tebow. Tim Tebow's nothing. You understand it. You need to find some. The Jets are going to get humiliated here. They have their receivers out for the season. They're done. They have no offense. The Houston Texans are going to kill this team. It's going to be take the Texans to win the game, something like 45-17, whatever. 45-10. They might not even score 10 points. So them are the football picks this week. Guaranteed success rate last week of 10-4, something like that. It was great. This year, I'm 90% of this year. I'm the only guy that matters when it comes to anything on this site. I am that good at what I do. I'm a beast, man. What can you expect?